I'll woo friends and enemies. I'll woo. Hello. Hello, everyone. Alright. No, this is not my normal time to stream. I'm just streaming because I found the time. Let's do it. Let's start the exposition.
On the faraway continent
Called
of
it.
Nozelia, 3 mighty powers reigned. The Kingdom of Glenbrook, through which runs the mighty Nozelia River, bringing flourishing trade.
Okay. Nozelia.
The Grand Duchy of Esfrost,
Is
land
Frost.
of ice and snow beneath which slumbers rich veins of iron.
Oh, I get it. It's Ice Frost. Nice.
And in the desert, the holy state of Hyzant, home to the lake from which is harvested the salt essential to life. With each nation controlling one vital resource, conflict between these 3 powers was all too common.
Okay.
Minor disputes and skirmishes gave rise to fierce battles, and before long, the realm was engulfed in a bloody conflict that would rage on for years. Many died in what came to be known as the Salt Iron War. Brought to their limits and facing their mutual demise, the 3 powers at last negotiated a truce. The Nozelia Consortium is formed, a neutral organization that oversees fair trade of iron and salt. Finally, peace came to the realm. "30 years pass. Now, a new bond is set to be formed between the Grand Duchy of Esfrost and House Wolffort of Glenbrook, whose power in the kingdom is second only to that of the royal family itself.
Chapter 1. A Young Hawk Soars. Okay. Guessing this is gonna be the...
Lord Serenoa?
Guessing this is gonna be our exposition. With that, I'm gonna open the phone lines up to the former members of the former strategy team.
Good morning.
Congratulations, my lord. The future of Wolffort is looking brighter than ever.
Today's the day, is it not? We're all ready for the big moment. Thank you, everyone.
Young Master, Lord Serenoa. So, you were here after all.
Ah, Benedict. It would seem word has reached the people already.
You can thank Eridor for that. He couldn't refrain from blabbing the news to anyone who would listen. I'll have a talk with him after.
This is a momentous day, not merely for our domain, but for all of Glenbrook. I do not think it possible to keep it a secret.
This is well and true, my lord, but you must consider your betrothed's lineage.
I'm well aware of the situation, Benedict. I cannot say for sure what repercussions this may have. What I do know is that the people rejoice for us and harbor hope for the future. As the future Lord of House Wolffort, I must rise to the occasion.
Fine resolve, my lord. As house steward, I will do all in my power to assist.
Okay, so he's the house steward.
Thank you, Benedict. It is heartening to have the support of my father's right-hand man.
Shall we head to the port then, my lord?
So soon? I had thought we would have more time.
The river's waters have risen with the heavy rainfall earlier this week. And given the wind, I think it likely that Esfrost's ship will arrive ahead of schedule.
You never cease to amaze. Very well then, let us be on our way.
Alright. Selecting event markers on the world map will advance the story. There are two types of events, main and sub. Main events are crucial to the plot, where sub-events are entirely optional, will disappear from the map as the story progresses. So the implication is, do sub-events until they're done. Press the cross button to open the main menu, where you can view your units, prepare for battle, adjust various game settings, and more. Additional features will be unlocked as the story progresses. Okay. This game uses an autosave feature. However, there is only one autosave slot. You may save manually, or create additional save data files at any time by selecting System Save from the main menu. You cannot save normally during a battle, but quick save data is created at regular intervals. You can manually create quick save data by selecting System Quick Save. Quick save data will be deleted once loaded. Doesn't look like there are any sub-events available. Alright, Wolford Harbor. An ice frosty warship arrives at Wolford Harbor, where a woman with rose-colored hair and her attendant disembark. Okay. Let's see what is going on. I heard the word betrothed, so I'm going to assume that they're getting married.
I thank you for the escort. You are free to go.
But Lady Frederica, there is no one here to receive you.
He will be along shortly, no doubt. If I have heard true, he is not the type to keep a lady waiting.
By your leave, then. We wish you everlasting happiness, my lady.
Thank you. I shall work hard, both for my new home and for my motherland. Please let brother, the Archduke, know that.
So her brother's the
As you
Archduke
command,
of
lady.
Icefrost.
I
Okay.
leave the rest to you, Gila.
Her name's
I can't
Gila.
let you
Okay.
down. Phew, Glenbrook at last. Finally, we can take a moment of respite from our long journey. That said, it would seem we've arrived ahead of schedule.
I much prefer it to being late. This is a momentous day for Esfrost, and for the entire realm. We cannot afford to make a bad first impression.
Very
I
diplomatic.
agree, which is why we cannot have you looking so tense. Why don't we go for a bit of a stroll?
A fine idea. After all, this may be the last time in a while that I am free to do as I please. Most are not inclined to grant liberty to one of Rosellan heritage, such as me.
You brought that pendant with you?
Of course. It is the only memento I have of my mother.
What the hell?
Thank you kindly, little lady.
Jesus. First battle.
Letting a whole boatload of guards go back home was a stroke of genius. We heard tell you'd be here, and we wanted to be the ones to welcome you.
The winds of fortune are blowing today, aren't they, Pa?
Father-daughter bandit team?
Brigands!
Stand back, Frederica. I shan't let them have you.
Okay. Shortly after their arrival, Frederica and Gila are waylaid by bandits. Meanwhile, Serenoa makes his way to the harbor.
What do you intend to do with us?
Make you our little hostages is all. And wring every last coin out of the duchy and House Wolford.
What's with that pink hair, though? Ya Rosellen? And that lady looks like she's from Hyzant. Did we go after the wrong boat?
Impossible! The ship was full of Esfrosti soldiers.
Enough! I am without a doubt.
Have you bandits no shame? Attacking two innocent women?
And just who in the hell are you?
In Norzelia, the three major guiding convictions prevail: unity, morality, and liberty. These take form of invisible parameters that are influenced by the choices you make throughout the game. Your decisions will shape Serenoa's convictions, as well as influence which companions may choose to join his cause. Huh. So this is like a loyalty system. Utility, morality, and liberty. Okay. You needn't know. Surrender now and we can resolve this peacefully.
You needn't know who. Surrender now and we can resolve this peacefully.
Do you even know who you're talking to, boy? We don't do anything peacefully.
Got that right. But if you surrender now, we'll spare your miserable lives.
It appears they're keen keen to listen.
Indeed. They don't strike me as the type to be swayed by logic.
Quit your whimpering and just accept you're done for. Once Travis, his daughter Trish, and their mighty crew set their sights on you, ain't nothing you can do. Enough of this! You'll regret ruining our plans!
To arms, my lord.
Stand back, the both of you.
No, we fight together. I brought this upon us through my indiscretion. Pray allow me to help.
My lady.
I am a teacher of the arcane arts, and Frederica is a most apt pupil.
I can assure you we shan't be a burden.
Then I ask for your support from the back lines.
And you shall have it.
Oh, so, okay, so she's
Tell me you were
Frederica.
having such
Okay.
fun. I would have joined you sooner.
What are you doing here?
Let us talk later. Now, I believe we have some lawless ruffians to rout.
And could this be our okay. Wavering support with the strategic edge aids comrades with various support abilities, alters the turn order of his allies. Benedict's aptitudes. Okay. So Benedict is a support class. Frederica's aptitudes in battle. A pyromancer whose fire ignites on the battlefield. Cast sweeping spells to assail multiple enemies. Use fire spells to set flammable squares ablaze. Okay. Brings balance to the battlefield with healing magic. Gila is a healer. Okay. And I'm guessing the man on horseback is currently not recruitable, and is currently not... So it's friendly NPC, basically. Okay.
I hope you adults are ready to learn a hard lesson. You'll need more than numbers to beat us.
Their confidence is admirable, at least. Orders, my lord?
Give them no quarter. We cannot allow brigands to have the run of Wolfort.
Just who are these people anyway?
Now, Benedict.
In battle, positioning and turn order are 2 keys to victory. Attacks from higher ground than that of your target deal increased damage. Attacks from behind you are guaranteed to score a critical hit. Sorry, attacks from behind are guaranteed to score critical. Mark appear when you perform a back attack. The order in which units take actions is determined by their speed attribute. Upcoming turn order is displayed via the AT bar at the bottom of the screen. Okay. Right stick, move the camera. ZL and ZR. Zoom in and out. Okay.
Think you got what it takes to best my family? Ha! Fools, the lot of you.
Okay. So...
Coming through. Give 'em a fight, men. Distinguish yourself in battle and you receive your due reward.
Within movement range. Purple within movement range and enemy's range of attack. Red lines indicate enemies that can attack the unit. Okay. Red panels indicate your attack range. Yellow panels indicate area of effect for selected command.
We do not take
We'll figure this
to
out.
thievery here in Wolfort. You will pay for your crimes. Forward.
In this menu, you can choose which command to issue to the selected unit. Split into 2 tabs, actions and items. Use the left stick or directional buttons to change the tabs. In the actions tab, you can choose whether to use a normal attack with the unit's weapon or a unique ability. Abilities consume TP and units regain 1 TP at the start of their turn. Okay.
Wait your turn.
You think you're all high and mighty, huh? Well, we'll show you we're no slouches ourselves. Ready for battle. We're just trying to make a living here. I don't play around.
Our land has no place for those who disregard the law. I see a path to victory. It is time to strike.
Much appreciated.
Okay.
My turn.
Oh! So we do get to control this guy. Interesting. Select command.
Take that! Yes!
Shall we make it a contest, my friend? Let us see who brings down more of these ruffians.
I think not. Whatever would I tell your father if harm were to befall you?
These are no ordinary men.
Let us remain calm and clear-headed. That is our surest path to victory. Cool heads shall prevail. Be at ease.
This will help.
We must defend ourselves from this danger that threatens us. I will end this. Two ashes. Ah!
Coming through!
When an enemy is struck with a physical attack, any allies on the opposite side of that enemy will automatically perform a follow-up attack. A mark will appear if attacking the second target will trigger a follow-up attack. Okay.
From where shall we strike?
I'll make this quick.
Fallen enemies occasionally drop spoils and allies turn on the square containing the spoils to claim it. Enemies can also claim spoils, so beware. In rare cases... okay. Drop small boxes containing exquisite spoils. Allies need not pick up these items, they are automatically acquired. Spoils can not be used the moment they are acquired. You must emerge victorious to see the spoils you've obtained and claim them as your own. All unclaimed spoils will be lost once the battle ends.
My turn. You don't stand a chance.
Make way! Yeah! Ah!
I see a path to victory.
Damn, that hurt!
Cool heads shall prevail.
Damn, that hurt!
I will end this.
You've made a great... We've breached their defense!
Oh!
Coming through!
From where shall we strike? On your guard. That hit the mark.
Okay.
My turn.
Here!
Oh!
No!
I shall do what I can.
Too slow. That hit the mark.
Let us pry out their weakness.
You little...
That
One
seems
more.
to work.
That hurt.
Yep.
Ah! Damn it!
I will end this.
I struck true,
You little...
just as I planned.
Okay.
Oh.
Have another.
Ah! Ah!
Take that.
The truth.
For the honor of House Wolfort. Here! What to do now? Take that!
Make way.
I'm a fool.
Have another.
I see a path to victory.
Now! Hello, me!
Oh, thank you for the raid, Hugh. Hey, Mel. Hi, Forsenza.
Allow me.
All right. So, I've been putting this off. Moving this way. Scorch. They're all poorly positioned. Nope. Holding off on Scorch. Again. Home Fire. Woo! Yay, I met my follower goal. Thank you, everyone. Woo, Dragon. Woo, Wicked Chaos. Woo, Fenris. Was good. I'm playing Triangle Strategy for the first time. So, how are you? We are okay. We are doing our best. We are on vacation from our normal streaming schedule, and vacationing with games I haven't played. So yesterday, or 2 days ago, time is weird, we were playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And tonight we're playing Triangle Strategy. It, so far, is a little bit harder to play than Octopath Traveler, but I think I'm getting the hang of it. I've already lost one of my units, though. Alright, confirm. Let's just hit him with the spellbook. Alright. I gotta... On his next turn, I've gotta move him out of range. Or we're gonna lose him, too.
My lord. Fool.
Carefully.
My stratagem is superior.
To lead, I must grow.
There we go. Alright. Gonna end turn. Facing him, so I still have that bonus. I'm gonna move. Here. And use double thrust.
My lance strikes true.
Yes!
May I?
So close.
I got careless.
Oh, come on.
I have failed.
Lost him too. Okay.
I'm a fool.
Have another.
Now what?
Impossible.
Over
That
here.
worked, huh?
Let us pry out their weakness.
Pain sword.
Your defense is weak.
Hello, me.
and turn facing.
Let me show you what I've learned.
Now I'll use Scorch because I've got nothing standing in my way. I think here's a targetable square, right? I'm trying to get where I can... There we go.
With the powers in me. What?
Okay. We're going to move here and face him.
When a wolf is cornered.
Delaying strike.
Wait your turn.
Follow my lead.
So how was your stream, everyone? How was the stream over there? In turn.
Bad luck this is. Yeah. My lord.
These foes are not to be trifled with. You have nothing left.
Too slow.
Damn it all! This can't be!
We are gonna lose. We are going to lose. It was very funny. It was funny while I was in chat too. It was fun. Your first one you were able to make. Hey! That's good.
Let my guard down.
Like, Hugh streams are always fun to watch.
Mother.
They're also a very calming presence for a
Foes
lot
are
of
not
people.
to be trifled with. You were overconfident.
Okay.
My lord!
Yeah. You won't beat me.
You came, you missed.
My lord!
Victory is not yet out of reach. You were overconfident.
You'll rue this day, you bastard!
Is Lovely gonna be lurking like you were over there while you work on cosplays for this weekend? Fair, fair. I'm over in the Courtyard VC if, hypothetically, you want to hang out after you're done working on cosplays, Mel. Gonna die to brigands right after beating the actual threat.
Victory is not yet out of reach.
This gives an FF Tactics feel combined with Fire Emblem. Yeah, it does. That's why I like it so much so far. This is just my first battle, and already you have fallen. Experience, kudos, and conviction accrued during battle are retained even in defeat. Both acquired and consumed items, however, will reset to their pre-battle state. The same is true when you choose to retreat from a battle. Retry the battle. So all the spoils wound up going to the victor is, I guess, the idea there. Now that we know what we know about follow-up attacks.
I hope you adults are ready to learn a hard lesson. You'll need more than numbers to beat us.
They're
Give them no quarter.
Who are these people anyway?
Now, Benedict.
Think you got coming through. Give them a fight, man. Distinguish yourself in battle and you receive your due reward.
Spoils gone, EXP retained. That you respect that. Hey Mew! Hi Mew! Awoo! Awoo to the friendo! What system? I'm playing on a Switch. Because I think it's a Switch exclusive game, if I'm not mistaken, but I might be mistaken. Maybe it's Switch and something else. Okay, so first up, here. And to end my turn facing forward.
You think you're all high and mighty, huh? Well, we'll show you we're no slouches ourselves.
Hello, how are you? I'm okay.
Just trying to make a living here. Take that.
Good try.
I've been emotionally trying to process some things. So today was I work on setting up my new backdrop, which is my bookshelf.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
Okay.
My turn.
I'm gonna go ahead and use a standard lance attack.
Take that! Yes! I shirk from no danger.
Okay.
Shall we make it a contest, my friend? Let us see who brings down more of these ruffians.
Yo, Geronis, do you want serotonin story time? Yes! 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 Serotonin story time! Spill. Blue-eyed man, when you're important, but you have not been named yet. Yeah, fair.
Not. Whatever would I tell your father if harm were to befall you?
Typical anime stuff.
Ordinary men.
Impossible! Ugh.
Hey.
Let's remain calm and clear-headed. That is our surest path to victory. Shall we begin?
Let's see. Let's see here. Select command. I can't use cure wounds at this range. So I gotta move into threatened range. Use cure wounds. On.
Be at ease.
This will help.
Okay.
We must defend ourselves from this danger that threatens us. I fight for peace.
I'm going to try to move her within scorch range of a few of the brigands. Looks like the best I can do is this, and it might have collateral.
Flames, heed my call.
Oh, so no friendly fire. Nice.
We'll make
Okay.
our idea
That helps. That
reality.
helps. Because that means I can not hold back on the scorches.
I'm a fool.
Coming through.
Forward.
Long sword.
This ends here.
I struck true.
There we go. And facing forward.
My turn.
Move to higher elevation. No. Move to a slightly higher elevation. There we go.
Ready for battle. Yeah. Bullseye.
I shall try my level best.
Alright. Cane sword.
Sloppy.
Okay.
Cool heads shall prevail.
In turn.
Allow me.
Okay. So move here. You just got off the phone with your baby sister and her 1-year-old son, and you were talking. He was trying to say my name and kept slurring it because of toddler speech. After the third attempt, he settled on my name being Awu. Hello, Awu. I love that too. Yes. Ah. Okay. Thank you for the serotonin, Azrael. Right? Yeah. Move here. Use Scorch. There.
Flames, heed my call.
Okay. And turn facing where I can't be backstabbed.
Ouch!
Hope you're ready.
Ouch!
For victory!
Ow!
Utilize the high ground again.
Defeat is not an option.
Right. So. Select command longsword. And turn.
Ready for battle. I don't play around.
Damn it!
Cool heads shall prevail.
Select command. Cure wounds. Frederica.
Be at ease.
You have my gratitude.
You gotta crash for work tomorrow. You gotta get up hella early. You're living for it. You knew you'd. Yep. Have a good night, Azrael.
Let us pry out their weakness.
So for those of you coming in from Hugh's stream, be sure to check him out more often. I often go to Hugh's streams when I'm needing a calm place to, you know, relax and laugh. So, most of his streams are fun, good vibes,
My turn.
and not deadly serious. Like, no joke. Like, sometimes Hugh even does voices. It's fun. We appreciate it because it's like, you're putting your acting game on the line here.
I fight for peace. Forgive me!
Okay. And turn.
Coming through.
Defeat is not an option.
Long sword.
Perish.
There we go.
Sheer goal.
Double thrust.
My lance strikes true.
You little...
Yes!
There is no mercy on the battlefield. Your defense is weak, just as I thought. I see the threads of battle more clearly.
Benedict learned bulwark and turn.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Use the rod.
One more!
One step closer to our hope.
You won't beat me! Here! That works,
I fight
huh?
for peace.
Scorch.
2 ashes.
Darn it! Good try.
Damn.
Ah! Defeat is not an option.
Long sword.
My stratagem is superior.
What to do now?
Double thrust.
My lance strikes true.
Damn, that hurt! You'll rue this day, you bastards!
They were doing a lot of that tonight. Yeah. They are good for that. 100%. 100%. The Eldritch Author is
There is no mercy.
one of my favorite streamers. Captain Amelia is also up there. Like, there's an amorphous list of tied for first place on streamer. So...
Shall we begin?
May I?
I fight for peace.
This is good.
Damn.
What to do now?
And turn. There.
Defeat is not an option. This ends here.
My stratagem is superior.
I've gained new
Okay.
strength.
Serenoa learned the pursuit stance.
Damn it all! This can't be!
Okay.
I see a path to victory.
I shall do what I can.
Let me show you what I've learned.
Frederica.
This won't be easy.
And turn.
I see a path to victory.
And turn. There we go.
Defeat is not an option.
Recovery pellet.
Use this.
Sorry to worry you.
Cool heads shall prevail.
And turn there.
I fight for peace.
And turn. Got hit by a back attack.
My turn.
I shall try my level best. You have nothing left.
Let me heal your wounds.
For the honor of House Wolfort.
I will end this.
torch.
Flames, heed my call. No!
My turn. Be gone. Yes!
Here we go! Scenario clear. Whew. Sereno's convictions have been strengthened. HP recovery pellet, large HP recovery pellet, and iron. Nice.
Wait, I know that face! That's the Wolfort Lordling!
What's that you say?
Wolfort? It can't be.
What are they doing here so damn soon?
This ain't what we planned for. Let's get out of here.
For a bunch of no-good thieves, at least they know when they're in over their heads.
I would have preferred to apprehend them and see them atone for their crimes, but so be it.
Your bride-to-be is safe. Isn't that what matters?
My bride-to-be?
My sincerest apologies. I had no idea we were being trailed by bandits. But where are my manners? I am Frederica of the Grand Duchy of Esfrost. I have come to fulfill our agreement. I am honored to join you in marriage and to call House Wolfort my new home.
The honor and pleasure is mine, Lady Frederica. Pray forgive me for not introducing myself sooner.
To think you'd fight at each other's side in battle before exchanging your vows. Though, I dare say that it bodes well for Wolford that its new lord and lady make such a fine team.
Your Highness! Here you are. Why, the entire Kingsguard has been scouring the land for you.
What's going on?
Did you sneak out of the castle again, Roland?
His name's Roland.
When I heard my best friend's betrothed was arriving in Glenbrook, I simply couldn't miss the occasion.
While we appreciate the sentiment, perhaps you should have said something to the
Wait,
king.
is Roland the prince? Oh, wonderful.
I'm the least of my dear father's concerns.
Yeah, okay.
Though I suspect Huette will think otherwise. I suppose I'd best be on my way back. Rest easy, my fair Lady Frederica. You are in good hands here. I look forward to celebrating your union. Till we meet again.
His ring bore the insignia of Glenbrook's royal family. Could that have been...
Prince Roland, King Regna's younger son.
Okay. So not the
So
only
a lord
prince.
and a prince drove off a band of brigands by their own hand. What a fascinating nation we've come to, Frederica.
This is Gila, my tutor and attendant.
Famed is the martial prowess of the Wolforts. It was an honor to be able to witness it firsthand.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Serenoa of House Wolfort. And this is Benedict, trusted steward of my family.
It is my honor to serve Lord Serenoa in any and all matters.
On behalf of House Wolfort, I welcome you to our domain.
You may think this is an odd question, my lord, but I ask it nonetheless. What does the color of my hair mean to you?
Find your courage more noteworthy than your appearance. You held your own out there on the battlefield.
I find your courage more noteworthy than your appearance. You held your own out there on the battlefield.
You flatter me, my lord. I apologize if I was out of line.
Far from it. House Wolford values the strength and courage of one and all.
I have lived a sheltered life in Esfrost, but I promise I will do all in my power to make myself useful.
That makes two of us. Fortunately, there is plenty of time for us to learn together.
Yes, together.
Lady Frederica, everyone awaits. Allow us to escort you back to Castle Wolford.
Thank you, Benedict. It would be my honor.
Frederica and Gila joined your forces.
Serenoa of Glenbrook's House Wolford and Frederica of Esfrost will unite in marriage to strengthen the ties between their two nations. In doing so, the newfound allies hope to hold their own in the face of Hyzant's salt monopoly, which continues even now, decades after the war. Who could have known that this was but a prelude to an uprising that would engulf all of Norzelia in the flames of war?
Encampment has been added to the main menu. Provisioner is now available at the encampment. You can select encampment from the main menu to access the camp. Additional features will be unlocked as the story progresses. Okay. Looks like there's a side quest over at Whiteholm Castle. Okay. Let's go to the encampment. Oh, citizen Lord Cerno, how do you do? This humble merchant has brought the finest selection of goods from across the realm. Please have a look. Ah. At the provisioner, you can purchase items in accessories, so your unlimited items in your possession. You can reap the benefits of accessories simply by purchasing them, so remember to equip them to the ally of your choosing. This must be accomplished on the unit detail screen, the inventory menu, or via the prompt that appears after purchasing the accessory. Okay. Gonna check to see if there's anybody here. No. Yeah. Voice and video. Routing that through the Razor. Just to be on the safe side. I don't want to miss someone popping into the call. If someone does. Okay. Okay. Understood, my lord. Please come again. Leave the encampment? Yes. Let us do this side quest here. Whiteholm Castle.
Wherever did my fool brother run off to? I explicitly told him I want
You can
to be
vibe in the call
here
if you'd
when we
like
welcome
company.
our guests.
Yeah. I would love that. Thank you.
It would seem Prince Roland shrugged off the King's Guard and went on a little excursion, as he's wont to do. I swear it's as if the boy exists to drive us mad.
an embarrassment to our family.
So that's the older brother. Okay.
No matter. I will see to matters myself.
Your honored guests have arrived, Your Highness.
Mika, coming.
I see new faces among them. I trust you can
Hey,
tell
Mo.
me more, Claris.
Hello.
So, Triangle Strategy is really entertaining. And now that I figured out the battle mechanics, sort of,
The imposing-looking woman over there is General Avlora of Esfrost.
now that I figured that out, it's like,
Her prowess in battle
huh,
is such that
this
some
is an
say
interesting
she
way to
is
handle a
the queen
tactics
of
game.
Roma Iron Fist, hero of the Salt Iron
It's
War.
always good when you find something new
If
like
the
that.
rumors of her strength are true, she is more likely to emerge victorious than
So how have you been?
Spear himself.
Oh, fine. Trying to assemble my Artemis cosplay
Yes.
for Saturday.
Are you excited for insert the surprise that I am going to be showing to Team Villains when all the pieces arrive and my collab with Lucky is over?
Yeah, it looks really good.
She's arrived to prominence nigh unheard of.
I got a pirate
So
coat.
young.
And I'm getting a mini
General of
kilt.
the Grand Duchy and Hyzant's young
It's going to be very good.
I imagine
Yes.
this will not be the last I hear of them. I know this man. Sourcelay End of Hyzant, yes?
Looks like there's some diplomatic intrigue in this side quest.
The Holy State's Minister of Salt. A prestigious
That's
position,
always good.
though it is said he
Yeah,
feels
maybe.
threatened by Minister Exham of late.
It looks like
So even the great monolith that is the Holy State is not immune
It
to
looks-
internal strife.
the implication is the land that has salt as its primary export is a theocracy.
I can see they were not wrong to tap you to lead the consortium.
That is interesting.
As the officially appointed bookmaker
What we
of
know
the
about
tournament, it would not do for me to be ignorant of the combatants.
what we know about the cities so far, the one that exports
Lord
salt
Dallas and Lady Erica, brother and sister.
is a theocracy. That was established.
They
The
will be joining the festivities in Archduke Gustadolf's stead.
the country that has a name that literally is Ice Frost, for lack of a better way to put it, apparently has mages.
Gustadolf is said to prize freedom more than anything. It would seem that includes the freedom to
And
put
they
his own
have
family
iron
above
mines,
all.
I think.
With all due respect, Your Highness, the decisions of another nation are
Okay.
their own. Do take
And
care
then the
of
third
safety.
nation is in charge of trade with the rest of the world.
You need not remind me, Patriot. I know there is little to be
And as such has a lot more diversity and stuff. But to top that all off, the daughter of the the Duke and Duchess of the kingdom that has mages is marrying the
Honored guests,
prince
I am Franny,
slash
Crown
lord
Prince
of the
It is
kingdom
an
that
honor to welcome you to our kingdom in my father's stead.
That's who that was.
Yeah.
I can assure you we have
Of
spared
the
no
nation
effort
that
in
has
preparing for tomorrow's festivities.
well, not the
Let us
prince of
bring
the
in
nation.
new
Hold on,
age
I'm gonna
alliance.
turn off
Though I imagine
auto
some
real
may
quick.
be too occupied awing us with their prowess in the
Not the
tourney to
prince,
enjoy
the
revelry
lord of
themselves.
the nation that has control over the trade, who is the best friend of one of the princes of the kingdom that has trade. There we go.
Okay.
Got
Got the lore.
yes, the lore is
Allow me to escort you to Whitehall
deep
Castle.
already,
The ceremony will take place.
and we're only one battle in.
I kind of love games like that.
I get the sneaky
Prince
suspicion
Roland, finally you return.
that this is going to lead into a battle as well, this side quest. I'm hoping it doesn't,
At ease,
but
Duet. I trust all was well in my absence.
Tactics games kind of be like.
and there is
Visit
the
to the Wolfort domain, was it?
looks like the youngest prince snuck back in.
Indeed, I'm business. My apologies for leaving unannounced.
Apologies indeed. You know full well that I am under strict orders from your father to accompany you on any excursions outside the castle.
So which cosplay are you working on?
I'm working on Artemis's headpiece, and I've got Jinx's pants drying because I fabric painted the stripes on them.
Nice.
So I've got those drying.
Besides,
Poison Ivy's
no one
about
would
halfway
lose any
done.
sleep if something happened to me.
Wait, you're gonna do a Poison Ivy cosplay?
Yeah.
Even Cordelia would get
Nice.
along perfectly fine without her brother.
Yeah, I need one for each day that I'm at con. So.
Well, I would not. Or have
That
you
one's
forgotten that
both
you are
the
my
easiest
one and
and
only
most
sworn
time-consuming
liege?
one for me to do. Most time-consuming to put together, easiest for me to put on.
Yeah, I'm going with easy to put on cosplays for my characters now. Like,
Forgive me, truly.
Nimue,
It won't happen again.
like, giving Larissa, she, her, and Nimue, he, him. No, Larissa, she, they. They're beating me over the head with their pronouns. Give me a moment. Ow. Thank you. Sorry. Nimue beating me over the head with it. There we go. Sorry. There we go. Ow. Giving Nimue the flowery shirt and giving Larissa basically a set of ballet tights. Like a dancing outfit. Like, it really helped add a dynamic to their characters. But theirs are extremely simple and effectively closet cosplays, whereas my cosplay and Seilu's cosplay are going to be... Whew, I might actually get 3 points for cosplay this time.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And I'm getting prosthetic ears and wolf ears that are on a headband.
I should hope
Nice.
So that should be
So it is true that you plan to fight
enough
Pernia
combined with the
tomorrow,
backdrop
and
to
alongside
actually
House
bring
Wolfort, no less.
us up from being a C-tier creator with A-tier strategic skills
His Grace told me.
to
When he
being
commanded me to keep
more
you
well-rounded, to borrow Tyson's wording.
I still maintain what I said to Josie yesterday.
follow
I'm
you
just
all
screwing about on TikTok. I don't know why people like my content, so...
Oh! What I do? Story-driven. It's story-driven.
And so I have decided to fight at your side. You won't be slipping away on my watch
I
this
do my
time.
best.
As you wish.
Maybe you could repurpose your Poison Ivy cosplay for another character later on down the road.
Oh, very likely. The work that I put into that, she's not going anywhere at this point.
Nice.
I will be finding a way to use it again because I put a lot of work into it.
Okay, so the side quest did not have a battle associated with it.
Well, that's good.
Alright, the Wolfort domain, Castle Wolfort. So we're gonna go meet the Lord's family, I guess?
Welcome back, the both of you.
Were there any troubles while we were out?
Possibly. I don't know for certain.
None to speak of, aside from Eridor here. But what else is new?
Out with it, Benedict! I heard you were beset by brigands. Is the young lord safe?
Lower your voice. Must you always shout so?
So we meet the two
Or
chief
can't you
guards.
see that it was that big mouth of yours that invited
That's
trouble in the
interesting.
first place.
Yeah. Like the people who are supposed
There's
to...
no cause for concern, Eridor. Besides, I'm not a child anymore.
Kind of take care of you?
Yeah. I think the implication here, based on the tone of the music, this is Serenoa, the Lord's family. Meaning Serenoa is an orphan. Maybe. Don't quote me on that, that's just the vibe I'm getting.
There is potential for that to be the storyline.
But I've known you since you were knee-high to a... never you mind. And this must be the young lord's bride-to-be.
I am Frederica. It is a pleasure and honor to meet you all.
Looks like the...
I am Gila, her attendant. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Allow me to introduce those in service of House Wolfort. This is
Eridor, Master of Arms, and Commander of the Military Forces. Okay.
You'll be the lady of House Wolfort. No harm will befall you as long as I'm around.
And then
this is Anna.
Anna, the tactician's right hand. Okay.
If you require anything, just say the word.
They may not be of my blood, but they are my family just the same. And from this day on, they're your family as well.
Okay, so that is confirmation that these three are his family. So he was raised by two dads and effectively a tactician's assistant.
Oh.
Not that the two dads are married or anything, but I'm wondering if we're going to find out anything about his family extended later. But yeah, two dads and a mom.
It's entirely probable with stuff like that, like games like that, you're gonna
House
find out a lot
Wolfort
more
is
later.
second only to the royal family in power and
They'll
influence.
just drop something on you.
I will do my best not to disappoint you.
A joyous day this is! The little lord grew up and found himself the perfect bride. Nah, brings a tear to my eye.
And one of the dads just burst into, yes! My son is getting married excitement.
That's cute.
Yes, it is.
His voice certainly does carry.
Sorry, my lady, but you'll have to get used to it.
Looks like the tactician has no sense
Your
of...
father awaits you in his chambers.
I'm also concerned that the tactician's name is Benedict. Like, no joke, it didn't mention that Benedict was added to our forces. There's a chance, however slim, that Benedict, even though he was fought with us in the tutorial battle, might be unavailable to play, or might not actually be a part of the story and might just be a background character, or might betray House Wolfort at some point. I don't know.
That'd be very on the nose if they had him betray the house.
Yes, it would be. But it would be the kind of on the nose. It's a Square Enix game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's the kind of on the nose that kind of makes sense. And, this is sort of like a, this is like a side story that happens on a different continent of the same world as Octopath Traveler. So there is 100% every possibility that the on-the-nose naming conventions from that game are going to carry over here.
As for me, I must stay and discuss the preparations for tomorrow's festivities with Anna
Yeah,
and
one of those things you
Eridor.
won't know till later.
Yeah.
Lady Frederica, pray come with me. Father is expecting us.
Oh! Oh, his dad is still alive. Okay. So he was raised by 3 dads and a mom. And then Eridor joined our forces. but no mention of Benedict. Anna's aptitudes in battle: strikes enemies from the shadows, takes 2 actions in the same turn, can conceal herself from uncanny eyes, so she's a rogue.
Gotta love that.
Eridor's aptitudes in battle: shields allies with defensive capabilities, draws the enemy's attacks, counterattacks when dealt a physical blow by an adjacent enemy. So he's the shield fighter.
As you are well aware, there are 2 events of utmost importance to be conducted before Lord Serenoa and his bride are wed.
Okay, 2 events.
Ceremony to commemorate the joint mining venture.
Ceremony for joint mining.
Still can't believe I'll be seeing the day when we break ground on a new mine right here in Glenbrook. And with the full support of Esfrost and Hyzant, no less.
You can thank King Regna for that. It was by his most wise and generous proposal that the 3 nations of Norzelia now strive toward a common goal. Needless to say, delegates from each nation will be joining in the festivities.
From the Grand Duchy of Esfrost, Lord Dragan Esfrost, who is overseeing the technical side of the mining operations. The Holy State of Hyzant will be represented by Minister Lila Viscraft of the Saintly Seven. And our own Lord Simon will serve as Glenbrook's delegate and meet with the 2 before the ceremony. Yes?
Quite so. After that, it will be House Wolfort's responsibility to see that our honored guests feel welcome. Anna, I would trust you safeguarding both Lord Dragan and Minister Lila.
Consider it done.
Then once that stuffy ceremony is over, we can get to the real highlight of the day. The tourney!
Oh, there's going to be a tournament.
My blood's already
okay.
rushing. Just envisioning the greatest warriors from all the realm clashing swords.
From Esfrost, the much-renowned General of Laura. And from Hyzant, Minister Exham Marshall. I have heard much of his prowess
Give me
as well.
2 seconds. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Then, of course, there's our reigning victor, the pride of Glenbrook, Sir Maxwell the Dawnspear. Still, I wish him all the best of luck against their hosts. They'll need it to beat House Wolfort.
On that matter, there are 2 things I should make clear. Prince Roland has expressed a desire to join the tourney as a member of House Wolfort's contingent.
Why would the boy want to fight with us and not his own arms master?
Apparently, he originally formally requested to do just that, but King Regna would not allow it.
And so he came to the young lord in hopes of finding another one.
Okay, so Prince Roland will be joining us in another battle. Okay.
In my book. The royal family said we're free to put together our own contingent after all. I reckon His Majesty would be beside himself with joy if we could deliver a beating to Esfrost and Hyzant.
Doubtless so. Very well. I shall inform the prince that he is welcome in our ranks.
Finally, there is the matter of Lord Simon's health.
Indeed. Sadly, the Lord of the House is in no condition to participate in the tourney. Barring some miracle, I anticipate that Lord Serenoa will have to fight in his Lord Father's stead.
So Serenoa's dad is dying. Okay, check.
Lord Simon.
Lovely little tidbit.
I suppose age takes its toll on even the mightiest of men.
The other 2 dads seem really upset.
So be it then. You can leave watching over the young lord and Prince Roland to me.
Good. I remind you that while this is a joyous occasion, all of our attendees have their own reasons for coming. Let us not give them an opportunity to catch us unaware.
Hi. Doesn't look like there are any side quests currently in this country or in Icefrost. Or here, so it looks like we've just got the main story to progress with. So, let me actually check our units real quick. Oh! The reason Benedict wasn't listed was because he was already among our units.
Oh.
Okay,
That'll
so
do it.
that'll do it. So, probably won't betray us, most likely.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. Huh. Okay. Castle Wolfort. Lord Simon, head of House Wolfort, welcomes Frederica into his home, both as his future daughter-in-law and a symbol of Glenbrook and Icefrost's unity. Okay.
A pleasure to meet you, my lord.
Crap. I accidentally fast forwarded.
Missed some stuff?
Yeah. Hang on.
Father, I bring to you my betrothed, the Lady Frederica.
A pleasure to meet you, my lord. I am Frederica of House Esfrost.
There we go. We're back on track. Turning on auto.
Ho ho! The pleasure is all mine.
Were it not for the efforts of House Wolfort, the Saltiron War would rage on still today. I do not deserve the honor of joining your esteemed family, but I will endeavor to serve you all the same.
There is no need for such formalities, my girl. You are tired from your journey, I am sure. Pray rest easy tonight.
Thank you, my lord. I believe that in any journey, the first step is the most important. Before we go forward together, I should like to know why you chose to welcome one of Rosellan blood, such as I.
Oh, I'd heard you were a strong-willed one.
Pray forgive my insolence. And yet, I am set to marry into a mighty house of a foreign nation. I should like to know what you wish of me, that I might live up to your expectations.
A most reasonable request. Both of
We're about to find out why the arranged marriage happened.
Yes, Father.
Listening up. Like the arranged marriage that's currently...
Your marriage was agreed upon by Glenbrook and Esfrost.
Yeah.
That the ties between our two nations might be strengthened.
To give us more leverage against Hyzant with their monopoly over salt.
Precisely. With Glenbrook
purely political
consolidating their power, Hyzant was left with little choice but to join the alliance. And yet, while Lady Frederica is indeed the Archduke's sister, at the same time she is the daughter
Oh, I was wrong.
concubine.
I was wrong. So Frederica is the Archduke's sister. Oh, this changes everything. Okay.
And House Wolfort, for all our military prowess, is no more than a bannerman of the king. If the aim was to forge the strongest bond we could between our two nations...
It would be far more appropriate for my sister, Lady Erica, to wed the Crown Prince of Glenbrook.
Just so, yet neither nation chose that. And do you know why?
Why did neither nation want to forge the strongest alliance?
If relations between our two countries were to take a turn for the worse...
We could be cast away like pawns.
Precisely. Such are the schemes of those who rule nations.
I understand now. And yet, no matter how impure the intentions behind this arrangement may be, I will not bring dishonor to the Wolfort name.
Well said, my son. If that is your decision, then...
Simone's heart, I heard thud, and then he collapsed.
Lord Simone.
Oh. That's not good.
I am an old man, and my health is not what it once was. For this reason and more, I have made my decision. As of this day, I abdicate my position as Lord of House Wolfort.
Oh, shit! He's handing the lordship over to Simone.
My son.
But, Father,
that's a little
I am
different.
not ready to...
Hold on, not... No, hold on, not Simone. Hang on. Hang on.
My decision is not made lightly.
Log, hold on. As of this day, I abdicate my position as the Lord of House Wolfort. You will serve in my stead from tomorrow forth. So, Simone, the father, is giving all power to Sarah Noah, the main protagonist. It's like, so, full power of Lord over a domain to his son. This decision is not made lightly. You've already shown me with your words and your deeds that you are more than ready. Okay.
You have already shown me, with your words and your deeds, that you are more than ready.
Okay, so...
Think always about what your
Lord Simone is passing on the title of Lord while he's still alive, so he doesn't have to do it when he's dead.
Do so.
Alright.
I'm sort of tearing up. I'm sorry.
And trust in Benedict. He shall serve you as well as he did me.
Thank you, Father. I will spare no effort that one day I may be as beloved by our people as you.
Lady Frederica, your fate is not a simple one. There are many who would try to use the both of you as pawns in their own schemes. Even so, I hope that you will be there to support my son through it all, as his wife, but also as your own person. This is House Wolfort's entreaty, and the wish of a father.
Of course, my lord. It was my intention from the moment I boarded the ship.
Beg pardon, my lord, but Lord Dragan and Minister Lila have arrived.
Very well. Presiding over tonight's banquet will be my final duty as Lord of the House. Tomorrow's ceremony will mark the beginning of yours, my son. And after that will be your wedding. Rest well tonight, both of you, for busy days lie ahead.
So are we going to participate in the tournament or what? This is the only thing I got out of that conversation. The Young Hawk's soar is completed. Okay. So, save the game? Yes. Then it's also auto-saving.
Autosave is always appreciated.
30 years after the Salt Iron raged across Norzelia, a vein of precious minerals was unearthed in the kingdom of Glenbrook. From east to west, joy swept the land. United at last in common cause, the kingdom of Glenbrook,
Exposition
the Grand Duchy of Esfrost,
happening.
and the holy state of Hyzant endeavored to wrest this
As is
bounty
often
from the
necessary.
earth.
Yep.
With each nation providing expertise and resources. This uneasy alliance between once bitter enemies will herald a new era of tranquility in this long embattled realm. One after another, dignitaries from each nation arrive in Glenbrook to solidify this accord and toast to its success. The first step on the road to peace. Among those who would forge this road is Serenoa Wolffort. Inheriting the title of Lord Wolffort from his father Simon, he must decide what foundation he would lay for this new era.
Who arms brave warriors? Chapter 2. Okay.
Welcome to Castle Wolffort, Minister Lila. Allow me to express my gratitude to the Holy State. Were it not for your nation's generous efforts, this venture would never have come to fruition.
You are too kind, Lord Simon. You too have served an invaluable role in this. Though I must admit, the news of the union between your son and Lady Frederica came as quite the surprise. None in Hyzant considered that a bannerman of Glenbrook would join with the ruling family of Esfrost. I hear that Lady Frederica is the Archduke's half-sister. I must ask, how did this arrangement come to be?
Your curiosity is only natural. This union was promised during the war, an arrangement made with the previous Archduke. Truth be told, I am surprised one as well informed as yourself did not already know.
And this is your son, as I recall.
Serenoa Wolffort, at your service, Minister.
And I am Frederica Esfrost.
My son still has much to learn, but I believe this marriage will herald a bright future for us all. For today, I intend to step down and leave House Wolffort in Serenoa's capable hands.
Wait, so being talkative is distracting you?
No, not at all. You being talkative does not bother me at all. It's me being able to talk.
I imagine the lords and ladies at tonight's banquet will take great
just
interest in the
headpiece
new
did
Lord
not work the way that I
Wolffort.
wanted it to. It wouldn't stay the way I wanted it to, so I'm having to do some improvising.
Go easy on the boy.
Which is always fun.
I mean, I'm gonna have to improvise when I get my prosthetic
I hear that
ears.
young Lord Dragan of Esfrost
It's gonna be my first time using prosthetic ears of any kind.
Indeed. He has been appointed to oversee operations at the
How do you do it?
Mines. I
Very
understand
carefully.
his star in Esfrost has seen a meteoric rise.
And no, try not to move.
I would
as
like to
much
hear
as I
more of
normally
this
would
new
so they don't fall off.
explosive
I'm not very good
substance
with
he means to
prosthetic
use
stuff.
to blast the tunnels.
Personally.
As a fellow scholar of sorts, if in a different field, I am always
They
curious to
look
learn how great
fantastic and
discoveries
they're
are made.
wonderful when you can get them to stay where you want them to. I am just very bad at that part.
Here's hoping my ears are shaped just right.
Dragan's gone to see the city. He was halfway there before the gang.
And mine are usually like when I get that kind of stuff, it's usually fairly generic stuff,
He
which
is
is
your
like,
cousin, yes.
doesn't help.
I see we
Yeah,
share
I
the
got
most curiosity
generic
for new places.
prosthetic ears for
The banquet will
Selu's
begin
character.
soon. I shall seek him
Yeah,
out and escort
because
him
I
there.
have like elf ears and stuff.
Very good.
That I use fairly
Though I will
frequently,
host
and it's just a
tonight's
matter of kind of
festivities, I
positioning
want
them
you
right
to
so they
act as
stay
if
on
you're
your head.
already Lord of the House. Our guests are the most esteemed personages of their respective nations. Take care not to cause offense.
Of course, Father.
I am sewing moons onto a hard plastic headband. This is not what I anticipated having to do tonight.
Lord Dragon could be anywhere. I suppose this is as good a time as any to speak with the common folk. The flow of the game comprises multiple phases. In addition to story scenes and battles, there will also be an exploration phase.
Ooh.
In this phase, you may move freely about areas to gather information from the people around you, obtain items, review mechanisms and terrain features that may serve you in battle, and more.
That's useful. I like it when the game gives you time to learn the game.
So you have some questions regarding this joint mining venture. Allow me to enlighten you. Combining the expertise and manpower of Norzelia's 3 nations, this mine will unearth newly discovered veins of iron. We hope this will prove beneficial for all parties, providing wealth and prosperity in equal measure. It is said Lord Dragan's knowledge of ironworking is peerless. I could think of nothing more suited to oversee this mine's development. Okay. Okay. See the peace we enjoy now, one would never think but 30 years ago our realm was engulfed in war. The Salt Iron War seemed not but a far-off nightmare now. Okay. By your request, Benedict and I shall take part in a tourney. May we bring victory to House Wolford. Okay. We're playing hide and seek till Dad comes home. I need to find a place to hide and quick. Take care not to hurt yourself. Your father wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you. I will. Dad got off the mat when I climbed up to the rooftops. I was awful mad. The anger comes from a place of concern. I'm not saying you shouldn't hide, but promise you'll keep your safety in mind. I promise with my lord is as good as gold. Dad will be glad to hear it. Okay. It's just like him to gallivant off with never a word of farewell. So I suppose this is a chance to become your chance to become acquainted with my future home. How would you describe your town, Serenoa? Know a town you must take time to relish your company. That's what Eridor told me. In perhaps more colorful words. It is the port at the center of commerce, a town built on taxes, but not at the expense of fair trade. Wolford is nestled safely behind castle walls. It is a town at peace. It sets an example for the rest of the kingdom. Okay. The people are thankful to the Lord for that, I'm sure. There are always threats to peace, however, as you encounter with the bandits proved. Of course, simply ensuring the smallest amount of safety must be a daunting task in and of itself. You've given me much to consider. Okay. This town is prosperous, and its people have faith in their lord, an impressive achievement by my own experience. You are too kind, Lord Dagon. My apologies, in your the apologies should be mine. I am Serenoa Wolford. Come to remind you to return to the castle before the banquet begins. Certain parties were quite insistent. Of course, I appreciate the consideration. I would like to explore the town a while longer, but rest assured, I shall be punctual in my arrival. Okay, I'm gonna start looking at these spots that are glowing.
Glowing usually means come here, so...
HP recovery pellet. Okay. I think I accidentally already grabbed the other one.
Not a bad thing to accidentally grab.
It's a very small town.
Probably why it's early game.
Oh, I can enter the houses.
I love that idea in games where it's like random person enters house, nobody thinks it's strange.
Well, in this case, it's the person who is the lord of the region.
I would still find it strange if the lord of the region wandered into my home.
Added The Marvels of Norzelia Volume 8 to notes. Okay. Notes are for lore gathering. Okay. Another HP recovery pellet. I'm gonna talk to the cat. Meow. $300 currency. Another HP recovery pellet. Did I already enter here? Yes. Probably should have been rotating the camera in each of these houses, shouldn't I have? Okay.
Little things that would help with recovering things.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to look at the town from a slightly different angle as I'm walking through it. Maybe that'll help me find something I missed. Okay. Conclude exploration. Think it will begin soon. Lord Dragon and I had best not arrive late. I'm guessing this is going to be the... Yep, at the banquet.
I thank you for your hospitality today, Lord Serenoa.
Think nothing of it. Did you enjoy the city, Lord Dragan?
Quite. Its people are full of life and love for their lord. That says all I need to know about House Wolfort.
You honor us with your words.
I am only being frank. Frederica is the sister of the Archduke, after all, and my cousin besides. I would not see her marry into an unworthy house. Suffice to say, my expectations were exceeded.
I have heard much of your ingenious contributions to the mining efforts. I sense prosperous days are ahead of us.
As do I. Finally, our nations enter into an age unfettered by war. With Esfrost's iron, Hyzant's salt, and Glenbrook's mediation, there is no limit to what we can achieve. We must regard each other as equals, and forge mutually beneficial relationships.
I sense skepticism in your words, Lord Dragan. Do you mean to imply our relations are not already mutually beneficial?
Uh-oh, fight's about to break out.
I need not imply anything. The salt tax you claim makes my case more than clear.
It's a banquet.
Bold words from one so young. Is that how peers speak to one another?
Perhaps the young ones, yes.
Things that just make
what do
sense
you
in
think,
video
Lord
games?
Serenoa?
Oh.
Dissatisfaction with the salt tax was one cause of the war, was it not?
Salt is a divine boon, a gift from the goddess to her true believers. This is the foundation of the teachings that guide us in Hyzant. By allying with Esfrost, do you mean to gainsay our most fundamental beliefs?
Of course not, Minister. We understand that the source is Norzelia's sole supply of salt. And we would not deny that it is the Holy State's right to harvest and tax it as you see fit.
Thank you for acknowledging that. Though it strikes me that your words are measured.
You needn't be so non-committal, Lord Serenoa. It is only reasonable that the three of us have differing opinions on the matter. However, that is all the more reason for us to be open to frank discussion.
Honored guests, pray forgive my son. We of House Wolfort are but simple warriors. I'm afraid matters of finance and politics do not come to us naturally. This, however, I can say. We will fight injustice and tyranny wheresoever it may be. Of course, we do not enjoy conflict. Still, we will not hesitate to defend our land and our people should the need arise. No matter how mighty the threat, we will fight for home and kingdom.
Yes, Lord Simone. Of that we are keenly aware.
I apologize.
Things are
if I spoke
so
out of
tense
turn.
in this room right now.
But the fact remains that as every winter passes, the tension between our nations grows. And
Good
salt
thing for the
is
game
cause.
atmosphere, bad thing for the
The
people in
common
game.
folk have all but forgotten its taste. I simply want to ease their suffering.
The ministry I oversee is committed to the preservation of life. I personally believe that salt should not be a luxury reserved for the privileged few. All those who live require it. not just those lucky enough to be born within the borders of our holy state.
You agree with me then?
How I feel matters little. In Hyzant, the word of the goddess, as conveyed to us from the lips of the Hierophant, is absolute.
Holy shit! We just discovered that Lila actually disagrees with the salt tax, even though it's being levied by the church. That...
Oh.
And
That's
it's
a fun tidbit.
And it's her church.
Oh, that's a real fun tidbit.
Like, okay, I said the nation that governs Salt is a theocracy, right?
Yep.
All of its leaders are religious leaders. Lila, who is one of the lower tier leaders, just said, how I feel matters little. In Hyzant, the word of the goddess, as conveyed to us from the lips of the Hierophant, is absolute.
Ooh, she don't like it.
She don't like it at all.
But perhaps this joint mining venture of yours may lead to the change you seek.
She is hoping that the joint mining venture between the three countries on the Wolfwort Domain's land might actually reduce the salt tax.
Indeed, we must set our gazes to the future. All of us. I expect you will be the ones to usher us into a new era.
Yes, Father.
So... even the representative from the land that governs Salt agrees. That is very flipping interesting. However, it looks like a side story has opened up in Whiteholm Castle, so let's check in on Prince Roland, shall we?
Just might want to see what's up there.
Father spoke not a single word to me today. Before long, I fear I might forget the sound of his voice.
Please, sister, you weep and wail like a common girl. Show some composure. Father has a kingdom to rule, a kingdom engaged in a historic endeavor. He has more important duties than to pamper a spoiled child.
Oh, the king of the merchant nation is being an absent father figure.
Ouch.
To all three of his children.
Oh, more ouch.
Yes.
Bad man.
Of course, brother.
And the oldest brother is gaslighting the sister.
Yeah. Bad.
Speak as if father's duties include anything more than licking the boots of these dignitaries.
Roland's actually being reasonable here.
It is inconceivable he cannot spare the time to break bread with his daughter.
You speak out of insolence and ignorance, Roland.
I speak only the truth. He leaves all the cumbersome tasks to the Wolforts and Minister Patriot.
A king's word is to be obeyed.
And what of his subjects? Do they exist simply to bring him glory? To take the blame for his failures?
They are to serve as he sees fit.
The hell they are.
Believe as you wish. Speaking of his subjects, it appears lordship of House Wolfort will be passed down to young Serenoa.
What?
How fortunate for you to have a friend in the new lord. Best not take loyalty for granted, however. House Wolfort is obedient enough for now, but that can change as quickly as the wind. Use them well when you can, but be ready to bring down your fist if they dare to rise above their station.
The oldest prince, the crown prince, is telling Prince Roland to be utilitarian and utilize House Wolfort, and then cast them aside and draw, quote, bring down your fist if they dare rise above their station.
We love that.
Fucking classist piece of shit!
Why not? Why not?
Don't speak of them like lapdogs. They're not servants. They're my friends.
Roland is being an advocate for them.
Do you really think to lead with
Yeah,
such
Roland's
a soft
like,
heart?
no.
You are not fit to wear the royal signet.
Oh, stop this fighting at once. You frighten me.
Enough of this.
Where are you going, brother?
To train with Sir Maxwell. I would clear my head. There is a tourney on the morrow, after all.
Brother...
I yield.
Your spear wavers, my prince. Something
Think that
weighs on your
tedious
mind.
piece is done.
You've always been able to see through me.
It's no great feat. Your heart lies ever on your sleeve.
Do I hear disapproval in your voice?
Not exactly, my prince. It can be a weakness,
Artemis's
yes,
headpiece?
but it can
Not fun to
also
make.
be your strength. After all, sometimes a direct strike is most effective at piercing a formidable defense.
I will take those words to heart, Sir Maxwell. Thank you for today.
The pleasure was mine. I expect a good fight from you tomorrow. In the final match, no doubt.
I take the field with House Wolfort. Together, I have no doubt we can emerge triumphant.
Ah, that would explain your improvement. Young Serenoa is a worthy training partner. Even so, I have no doubt you've held your own against him. Tomorrow you shall show the realm what I already know. That you are a warrior worthy of your family's legacy.
Sir Maxwell, Sometimes I wish I wasn't a prince. Sometimes I wish I'd been born your son instead.
Is wishing that he had been born his training instructor's son instead of the son of the king. That's, the grand ouf, as they say.
Surely you jest, Your Highness. Your father is a great king, and an even greater man. It is an honor to serve him as I do.
Apologies. I forget myself. I must have taken quite a blow. Anyhow, I suppose I should rest till the morrow. Be well, Sir Maxwell.
It cannot be easy being the youngest prince. To have others expect nothing from you, yet still shake their heads in disapproval. But you can rise above this, my prince. Seize your chance and lay everyone's doubts to rest once and for all.
Checking to see if there are any side quests anywhere else. Nope, no side quests. We're good to continue with the main story. Good. The banquet ends without incident and everyone breathes a sigh of relief. Dragon, however, has something on his mind. So, yay, you got one piece of your cosplay done.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Her headpiece was extremely tedious and it shouldn't have been.
Glad you're working on it.
Now that's what I call a
Yeah, the
feast.
headpiece is now done. Apart from the antlers, which are going to be a time and a half, and I'm going to figure them out tomorrow. Probably.
So when's
I'm not
this?
doing the fur bits.
So when's this convention that you're going to?
It's literally this weekend.
Oh God! Have fun.
Welcome to Chaos.
You've landed quite the catch, Frederica. He is a good man. I can see it in his eyes.
I left it way too late.
You are
I shouldn't
too
have,
kind,
but
Lord
I did.
Dragan.
Because
And
life
humble
happens.
as well. Are you impressed as I, Frederica?
I can tell
but
that your heart is pure and
the rest of it
gentle, my
isn't too
lord.
bad.
Lady Frederica,
That part shouldn't
Forgive
have
me
been
if I
too bad.
caused
James's
offense.
pants were
I
easier.
thought only
and they
to
shouldn't
return
have
your sincerity
because I had
and
to paint
kind.
them.
no apologies are needed. I am happy to meet your approval.
Thank you, my lord.
Words come so easily to the both of you. A perfect match.
Forgive my curiosity. What sort of life did Lady Frederica lead in Esfrost?
Her life? Truth be told, my dear Serenoa, not a pleasant one. Those of Rosellan blood are looked down upon in Esfrost, even if they are the daughter of the Archduke's concubine.
So racist against red hair. We already figured that out.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, the country of Icefrost treats people with red hair like second-class citizens, from what I've been told. Already.
Excellent.
Gustadolf's full siblings are the worst of the lot. They have not a shred of human compassion between them.
So, the half-siblings of the female lead have not a shred of human compassion.
They cruelly bully the girl endlessly, regardless of time or place.
And they were bullying her.
Is this...
True? Of course
Why
it
would they
is.
be
I know Frederica's suffering all too well. My own father lived ever in the shadow of his elder brother, the former Archduke. Our house, too, is met with sneers by those who consider themselves our betters. But no more! I shall show all those simpering fops that it is not birth that makes greatness, but deeds. And so I did my due research at the archives, that my grand invention shall blast our way forward.
Dragan, please. I believe you've had enough to drink.
Dragan may be the villain of this part of the story.
You can hardly blame me for availing
Know that
myself of Glenbrook's finest libations, brought by traders from the realm
He's
over.
drunk and just bragged that his invention will blast his family's way forward. Meaning he does have selfish motivations for helping in this alliance.
Each cask more exotic than the last. Why, do not partake.
Gotta be someone.
Would be an affront to
Yeah,
our
Lord
newfound
Serenoa, the main
allies.
character, the main male lead anyway, seems to be one of the only people who's going into this with a pure heart.
Which, if they're the main protagonist, that makes sense.
Right. The priestess who came from the... I keep forgetting the name of the country with salt.
I unfortunately cannot help you, I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, she came with pure intentions as well. And the female lead doesn't have any intentions one way or another at this point, other than to try to support the house that she is marrying into.
Just
Playing a good,
make
beautiful
sure
part
your
in
head is
marriage.
clear for tomorrow. Or have you forgotten you're meant to be
Well,
representing your nation?
not exactly. She's pyrokinetic. Yeah, her entire thing is flame magic.
Oh. That's fun.
Redhead with fire magic. I know it's a tried trope, but it's been turned on its head.
Age of harmony.
Listen, I would give anything to be myself with fire magic, okay?
Yeah, Yeah.
It's a good way to be.
Yes.
To have known the war, so I see our three nations joining hands more as a matter of expedience. But what of you, my kin-to-be? How do you see our grand cooperative venture?
How do we see the grand cooperative adventure? It's the first step towards true harmony among our three nations. I welcome it.
It is the first step towards true harmony among our three nations. I welcome it.
I see. I admire your optimism, even if I cannot say I share it.
I know that old grudges die hard. Still, I choose to believe we can overcome our differences.
Truly, a kind-hearted soul you are. And people are ever eager to follow a kind heart over a wicked one. Yes, I suspect it shall be your strength going forward.
I'm covered in fluff.
In any event, it is
Floof.
always good to have another
Much floof.
perspective on matters. Let me tell you what I believe. I believe we're on the cusp of a great achievement. As always, it is the young who must bear the burden of building the future.
Which, surprisingly, is
Old
going
shoulders
very
are
quickly.
frail, old minds stubborn. Whatever lies in our future, those who make it will mark their names in history. And mine will be written large for all to see!
Dragan is getting
And
drunker.
I would write yours next to it, my dear cousin. Pray, come visit me at the mines
Why not?
once operations are underway, and I shall...
Dragan, are you quite all right?
Worry not, Frederica. I'm just a bit tipsy. Perhaps I should just lie.
Passed out! And there are little Z's over his head, too. Oh!
It would seem Lord Dragan has turned in for the night.
It would seem Lord Dragan has turned in for the night, was Frederica's response to that. Understatement of the day.
That's
He's
a way
never
to
been
put
one to
that.
hide his ambition, ever since we were little.
I mean, given that he is the female lead's cousin, that tracks. Like, that would be something a cousin would say. Oh, looks like they've turned in for the night. Like,
I don't know what you mean. However.
it's like actively being like, oh well, whatever. This is normal.
Again.
Neither does he hide his disapproval of my brother and Trueborn siblings.
Feelings which you share?
I grant it would be satisfying to see the sneers of those who look down on me wiped from their faces. But I also agree with Lord Simone that we must set our gazes to the future. Though I know not yet how I might best serve in this new age, I would do what I can.
We are of the same mind in that regard, my lady. Let us ease the weight of each other's burdens.
Please, call me Frederica. We are to be husband and wife after all.
Of course, my... Frederica. Pray call me Serenoa as well. We should carry your cousin to his chambers. Will you help me, Frederica?
Frederica and Serenoa, after finally getting to being on a first-name basis, have to carry Lord Dragan to his chambers as their first act. Being on a first-name basis.
That's a way to be. That is a way to be.
Carry... Here, We're gonna get married. Could you help me carry your drunk cousin to his bed?
Certainly, Serenoa. Let us take care not to wake him, lest he resume his prattle.
Let's take care not to wake him, lest he resume his prattle. Woohoo! Frederica!
Keep him quiet, keep him sleeping.
Keep him quiet, keep him sleeping. Yes, Frederica, go off! Go off!
Don't let him wake up or he'll keep talking.
The strategist is at the cemetery.
I thought I might find you here.
My lord.
Did you tell her that Serenoa would soon be taking over as lord of our house?
Forgive me, my lord. I did not think to...
Visiting Serenoa's mom's grave.
Save your apologies, Benedict. Doubtless she was overjoyed to hear it from you. Destra always did trust you above all her advisors. As do I. For 30 years you have served my house better than I ever could have asked for.
You honor me, my lord.
My lord? I suspect this will be the last night I will hear those.
Simon's heart is giving out again.
My lord, I will call for a healer at once.
Do not bother, Benedict. It will avail me not. You know as well as I how my heart now fails me.
My lord.
And so I entrust Serenoa to you. For our house, pray heed this old man's final order.
Certainly. I will live to serve your son until I breathe my last.
Did you hear that, Destra? Our boy is in good hands. My old dear friend. Long have we stood together.
I will not let you down, my lord.
I get so antsy when I get added in NPC risk now.
What?
I got added in NPC risk.
When?
Like, yeah.
Like when?
Oh, like just now. It's just for tutorial stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah. So it was Council of Villains chatter, or
Yeah, cancel chatter.
yeah.
I just I get an at in there now, and I'm like,
He's
I'm still getting used to it. I had like 2 people ask if they could DM me yesterday with stuff for it, and I'm like, oh my god, right, this is a thing that I can do now.
Yeah. You know what? Audience, I'm gonna call it a night. Not a night where I go to sleep, but a night for streaming. We got a good 2 hours, 17 minutes in. I'm gonna access the menu and save. Alright, and as Hugh did for me earlier, I am going to see if I can raid someone. I see Whispers is still streaming. Not going to talk about that. Not going to raid him, just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh! The person who designed my Mini-Me avatar is streaming.
Oh, nice. Go there.
Yeah, yeah. So, I'm gonna open up my dashboard, and I'm gonna hit the raid button. Bup. No, not that. Loop. There we go. So, from here, I just need to raid channel. Starting raid. Alright. We will see you all later.